Hi everyone, it's Marlene and
Shelby.
from Pastime Pieces. We're in Blenheim, Ontario, Canada. Um, it's Flosstube number 14, and we think it's April 13th. Not 100% sure. It's Tuesday, but by the time it gets loaded up tomorrow. Yeah, we've had, today it's summer.
Oh, it's gorgeous today.
Yeah, it's warm because now that it's nice, I thought, okay, we better get outside and do some gardening. But it's like, wow, it's right up there. So I think it's supposed to drop a little bit again. But I mean, spring is coming anyways. We've had a ton of rain, but hopefully that's getting closer to an end.
I got my
Anything
sunburn
new? Oh, you
already.
got your sunburn already being
Yeah,
outside.
didn't get my sunblock out yet, so it's
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm. Anything new with you?
Nothing really, not new. Lots of stitching. Got back to quilting. Been working on little blocks, trying to relearn how to do it without being able to balance.
Yeah.
So no, I'm enjoying it, and with the weather, nice weather, we can actually get outside. So
Yeah.
I've been locked up for going on 8 months, so it's nice to get outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too long and
Yeah,
stuff. So yeah, now you can sit on the deck a little bit
yeah.
and stuff.
We
So
built a new ramp outside, so I've got a
oh,
ramp off the deck, and
oh yeah, so that'll make it
yeah,
easier.
yeah.
Yep.
So we're making some changes to the house and making it a lot easier for me. So just moving forward, looking
Yep.
positive. Yeah,
Yep. That's it. You have to, yeah, be
yeah.
positive. And you've come a long way, but
Come a long way. Yep, I have my ups and downs, and
yeah.
today's a good day, so I just take the good days and forget about the bad days. So
Although they, yeah, when they do come, then
yeah,
it's yeah pretty
I
rotten.
started
But
new physio last week, so some kind of electro treatment. That was a rough week.
oh, so
So
you could really
yeah,
feel
so
every nerve ending then.
yeah, I started feeling nerve ending, so then it's the neuropathy that kind of kicks me back a little bit.
Yeah, no.
So,
So
but it's all
so
good. We're
yep.
moving forward.
Yep, nope, that's the main thing. So, yeah, I've been to Florida. Well, I guess yeah, I did a floss tube in Florida. I I don't always go back and watch, but somebody had told me that there was a naked man in the video. I was doing it with my grandsons. I think my husband walked through in the background. Now he was swimming, so he had swimming
I
trunks
didn't catch
on.
it.
I didn't either, and I told him, I don't know if he went back to look at it, but that's the thing. You tell everybody ahead of time. I'm doing a video, so be quiet. Don't walk in the screen and everything. And then he walks in, and yeah. So,
That's
anyways,
funny.
it's yeah, nothing X-rated or anything.
You guys catch everything. I didn't catch
Yeah,
that.
no, I mean, yeah, I think I saw him kind of walk behind me,
Oh,
but yeah, so that was kind of funny. So yeah, spent some time with them. Went to a water park, and it's always funny. They came running and said, "Oma, Oma, you got to come on this one ride with us." Like a few of the
mhm.
rides, because a lot of it wasn't open, which was unfortunate. Um, so I says, "Oh, okay, and so we're climbing up this ride, and they're just saying like, "Oh, are you scared?" like and stuff. And I goes, "No, should I be?" And I goes, they just didn't say too much, and it was
Oh,
one wicked ride. Like,
oh
yeah,
no.
with the water, like just the water just like full force coming right
Oh,
in your face. And we had talked about before that one of the twins was gets really embarrassed if you scream. So I thought, well, too bad I'm screaming because it was,
oh, that's funny.
yeah. So they the little sneaks, just they knew all along that it was gonna take me by surprise, but it was fun. It was fun. I don't think I would have done it a second time, but
No.
well, the water it was a cooler day, but the sun came out, and so if you were in the sun, it was warm, but that water wasn't very warm,
Mm,
so it was like shock. So yeah, I did a few of the other rides and called it a day and sat and read my book while they had fun. So yeah, we did that. It was the slowest ride ever coming on the way home. We've never had it that bad. Just I guess everybody was leaving Florida at the same time for March break. So it was like bumper to bumper, like all the way through
mm,
Florida and a good portion through Georgia. And then finally everybody went off in their own directions, I guess. And it went through a little bit more quickly after that. And then we had some news that our son, who got married last year, is expecting. So yeah, we were all excited for them for that. And then they showed us the ultrasound, and there's two, so twins, again, because I already have twin grandsons from my oldest daughter, and so Michael, they're having two girls. So yeah, so we're evening out the girls and boys. They're definitely more of a boy couple that way, but yeah, because I mean they're both big into sports and things, but it's not that girls can't be sports.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many pink frilly dresses and bows these girls are going to be, but I said I will try to teach them in the right way.
I never saw a frilly dress. So.
So, and I said two girls, I said, you know, they can do each other nails and do each other's hair if they're into more of the girly girl stuff. So, but
You'll
yeah,
probably get one of each. You'll get one that's a little bit tomboyish.
yeah, it
and
could
one
be.
That's more,
Yeah, it could be that
yeah.
they're that way too. So they were busy trying to collect things and stuff, and trying to get enough, things to accommodate two babies. They don't have the biggest house, but hey, you'll figure it out and stuff. So they were home last weekend to collect some stuff from my son. He's kept everything in the basement for the next babies that were coming
That's
around.
awesome,
So yeah, we're excited. Yeah, so yeah, it'll change their life. But her parents just retired recently, so they live like a block away. So she's got lots of help. So yeah, so that's kind of what's new in our house. Yeah, Easter was last weekend. I planned on doing this floss tube before Easter so I could show some Easter chart things, but it wasn't to be. So I'm just going to show just one previous finish. I had made these little carrots. They're so cute. They were by the Cricket collection. And she has several others too. They just look really cute if you hung them on a tree. There's another one of hers. But yeah, I just thought that was a cute little thing to show. And then when I was in Florida, there's a place close by to us, and it's called Juntiques. So it's kind of like a thrift store, antique kind of place, but the prices are really good. But they had made this little bunny out of an old quilt. And I just thought, yeah, he was so cute. So just to stick in a dough bowl or so. But yeah, so he was cute. So those were, just a little bit of a previous finish. So now we'll go to fully finished, our FFOs. I did actually on holidays and stuff did do, a fair amount of stitching. So what have you fully finished?
So since our last video, before you went away, it felt like a long time ago.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I did work on some of the things that I had shown in the previous video, the very last video. So this one was the Strawberry Fair by October House. So I just finished it, and it's just flat, loose.
Yeah, just bring it in close.
I tie it.
There we go.
I'm gonna magnet them around a milk can that I have. I just couldn't carry the milk can to my truck. It's hard for me to carry anything bulky. And I made these little strawberries that are gonna go around.
They're so cute.
It's so cute. It's the fabric that's around it, but it almost perfectly matched that color.
Because it's kind of a dusty red almost.
Love having piles of scraps.
But it almost looks like wool
Yeah.
at a distance. But
so that was Strawberry Fair October House. I've since passed on some of these patterns, so I don't have them. But
yeah, and I didn't grab one.
the ones from the shop, but we do have that one in the shop.
Yeah.
And she has the new one, the Honey Fair one.
Yeah, I'll show that one in a minute. Yeah.
So this one I showed too that I was hoping to start, and it kind of turned out cute, but it turned out really tiny because it's on 46 count. But it's a very tiny one, but it looks really cute because it balances on my candle holder, like with the candle still on there. So that was A Heart is Home by Blackbird Designs. So I'm going to finish all 4 of those in that collection. But that one turned out really cute. I like it. I was kind of nervous because it ended up being really small, but you always find something to do with them.
Oh yeah, it always looks nice.
And then
different.
this one was Erica Michael's Sweetheart Berry, but I'd done the berries before and a lot of berries. So I had this piece of fabric. It's not ironed or anything. I had dyed it before. It's coming purpley, but it's actually really chocolate brown. But I just thought those colors looked good on it, so I just did it. It's going to get framed up, but that was my... Oh, I mixed. We're supposed to be doing fully finished. Yeah. We're winging it.
I said if we ever do a totally organized floss tube, that will be scary.
And if you're ever interested in like something that I know particularly that I show, I follow the color palette they give, but I don't use the same flosses almost ever. I just use what I have, or if I'm missing one or two, I get them from Marlene at the shop.
Yeah, so you kind of go by the cover a bit.
Yeah, I go by the color, and I tend to make things a little earthier for our home. But and then this was the one I don't know if it's gonna work, but it was called Moose Be Love, designs by Elizas. So it was supposed to say Moose Be Love, but I just put my handsome's name and my name in there. So it turned out really cute in this frame. I love it. I just stitched it a second time for a couple for Moose Camp to send up for a Christmas card this year too. So, but that turned out really cute too.
That's why I was asking her where she got the frame, but it's from way back when.
Michael's, I'm gonna say it was when I bought my first house, so like 20 years ago. They were on clearance, and I bought them in every size just because I liked the like little maple leaf in the frame. But
yeah, because that would be cute. We'll have to keep an eye. You never know.
Since I actually bought these, I always look for the metal cutouts because you can just tack them on there.
Oh yeah, you could just pop those in the corner.
Yeah, they just have to be the thickness of your frame that you have if you find an old frame at a thrift shop or something. So
just to pop those on the corner. Oh yeah, so
those are my fully finishes.
Those are your fully finishes.
And my kind of finished.
So one of my fully finished, and I thought I had grabbed the little kit. This was Shepherd's Bush. It was a little kit that we could pick up at Nashville that has everything in it. So this was, oh shoot, now I don't, it's a high count, whether it's 10 count or 12 count. Yeah, big weave. So I stitched this whole thing in the car because I could see the holes really easily. So that was one nice thing about the fabric for this one. And then it came with the chenille and the fabric on the back. I glued the chenille on, but my one hot glue gun is kind of a large, more industrial hot glue gun. So it spit out way too much glue. So on the back, you can kind of see where the glue kind of edged out. But it's Flowers for You. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the title. And I have a few kits because I picked up a couple. So I do have some kits, and it has the floss, the fabric, the finishing fabric, and the chenille in it. But yeah, just a cute little spring.
And what designer was that?
Shepherd's Bush.
Oh, okay. It's really cute.
I love Shepherd Bush's designs. Some of them, like the only thing I have is they're really tiny. Like some of them are... I was going to bring the one that scattered eggs, and she's got scattered Christmas and all.
The little pillows.
Yeah. And even though I think I stitched it on
tiny.
32 or 36, they're still quite tiny. So yeah, you have to stitch it on bigger count just in order to get the design to show up a little bit more. It depends on your.
Really cute, though.
Yeah. He was cute. What else? Oh, I've got some things over there.
Oh, it's heavy.
So yeah, this is Shakespeare's Peddlers scissor pattern. Do you want to grab the pattern? I've got the whole stack of patterns. Oh, here they are, right here.
Promise will be organized one day.
So that's the scissor pattern. It's still in plastic, and then she has a series of all the same
cute.
ones.
It's called Cats and Crowns. Hard to see today. There we go. Oh, these are all kind of cute. What is that one called? Antique Bunnies and Baskets.
We showed that one already.
Antique Scissors, and then we have Antique Locks and Keys.
These are really nice. Last year I borrowed Patty
Olsen.
Yeah, Patty, she had made these and I took them with to Stitch North last year.
Ooh, that's coming up fast.
Yeah, yeah. Stitch North is like another week and
That one's cute. Actually, that's really cute with all the different birds.
When you showed the back picture where they put them all in a dough bowl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it depends on what you're stitching. This is 32 count, and it was a navy linen. And I wanted it to match my scissor fabric, so I just over dyed it with black. I made a little pocket here, and then to put the Stork Scissors in. I mean, I don't know if I'll always leave those in there, but yeah, I just thought it was really cute. So they're all about this size if you stitch them on 32. I did make some kits. I haven't priced it yet. I used WIPS Gold as the variegated floss for in here to try and match the scissors on the back again. And then I just got some lace, and I couldn't find any lace that was kind of goldy that I liked without it being like really metallic.
Yeah.
So I just dunked it in tea. I wasn't sure if it was going to work because it's like a nylon lace, but it did pick up some of the yellow, so it's not so stark cream. So yeah, this one was lots of fun to do because it's just one color. So
and you put
it's
the
easy
little
stitch.
year on
Oh
it.
yeah, I've been starting to try and put the little year on the back with the little pin, just so I can remember what year I stitched them in. So that was one thing that I finished. Another project I finished was
I didn't see this one.
the bunny,
the rabbit and the rose.
Oh, the rabbit and the rose. This is with a needle and thread. I used all the called for colors, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, it looks good in that frame.
I made you're supposed to leave a space here, and when I was filling in, I filled that in too. So I ended up just going with some embroidery floss, just kind of did a straight stitch across there. This frame I got at that Jumptique's place too in Florida. And then just, popped it in the frame. It doesn't have a way to hang it up or anything, but I could put it in a photo stand or something, or lean it up against something. But I didn't necessarily want another pillow. Like, like I wanted just kind of, do different finishes so that, so then I kitted it. I used 40 count Affogato by Fiber on a Whim.
That's a nice fabric.
Yeah, it calls for Time Goes by Seraphim Fabrics, but this one I felt it was, it's got some nice modeling in it, and I thought it looked really good with the colors. Yeah. So I have the linen and the embroidery floss. It takes all DMC embroidery floss, so that makes it easy. So you'll find, if you're interested in the kit, you'll find it on my website. Yeah, no, I love it. It's just that pastel-y colors.
It's pretty.
Do I have something else there that I finished? Or
nope, these are spring.
Okay.
We're going on to WIPS.
Yeah, we're going to WIPS. So, this one I fully finished.
Oh, the other.
Oh, I got a couple more things too. So these are Let's Go Sledding by Annie Bees. So you do it on the perforated paper. So I have it kitted too with all the floss and the perforated paper. That's what the sleds are, and they are so cute. I've done a lot of the Foxwood Crossing ones, but these are just a little bit different, and they just work up so quickly, and they just always look really cool. So I know sometimes some people add a little bling to the side. I haven't done anything like that. I'd like to do all 12 and hang
that would
them
look
on
nice on a mini wool tree. Just all the sleds.
Yeah, just all the sleds. So, and I do have the sleds available too. If you're interested in finding somewhere where you can get the sleds and the perforated paper. So I did do that and kit that up. Another little thing I picked up from the Nashville, I just have a whole pile of them, but this Winter Birdie needle book. And this is how
Way cute in person.
Yeah, this is how he turned out. So it's a little needle book. So the outside is linen that you cross stitch on, and then it has like a little wool piece in here, and then stitch just some little seed beads around the edge. So that's what that is. Really quick finish. So I'm kitting up this one as well. It was hard. I didn't want embroidery thread up here really because it kind of splits and stuff. And I had this baker's twine. Is that what it's called? Yeah. But it was too white and red, so it's like, there's my cup of tea. Here goes Zips, dunk it in the tea again. And so it really made a difference to make it tie in. So that's a really cute little, really quick thing, and a really cute little gift to give someone. Put a couple needles in there, and it's just a really
Smalls
cute
exchange,
gift. Yeah, smalls exchange. So yeah, so those I think were all my finishes until we're gonna go to WIPS then.
WIPS. So you have a lot of WIPS, right?
I have a lot of WIPS. Yeah. I said I think probably in a little bit I will have a WIP parade because and just in the year that I've been doing it, I haven't counted, but I've got quite a few. So what did I work on? This was the O Canada. Of course, I have to do that. The O Canada by Hands On Design. So I stitched this on 32. This is just 32 black by Zygarde. And that's how it turned out. Now, she uses Cosmo thread for it. And I don't know, I just don't want to get in another whole thing. I used to sell a lot of Cosmo because Crabapple Hill. We were trying to sell some of it that we had because Crabapple Hill was the first one that did almost all her projects. She's a quilter, but actual in hand embroidery. And then you're probably familiar with her because she does the crayon coloring on the designs, but she used Cosmo. So I thought, well, I'm not going to go back into Cosmo again. So I thought, okay, I'll do the DMC. It was really pink. It wasn't like the reds. And so I don't know how many times I changed it out. I did have one of the Cosmos. So I did have one of the main reds, and I'm going to put the rest of the thread, but the rest I changed to just different DMC 498 and 3831, which I think 3831 was listed, but I had to change out the other one and then trying to put them here, there, and but yeah, I wanted them to kind of turn out fairly bright. I didn't want them to be pink. So yeah, and then I realized I forgot I got to add a couple stitches here of the gold for the flagpole. I realized I forgot that. Now, she finished it on these display shelves by, what is it, Chantel 141. She does a lot of the laser cutting of different finishing wood units. So I had picked up some of these. I believe I still have this one left. Just one, yeah. If enough people are interested, because she does the Mad on Plaid or Mad for Plaid series, and you just magnet them on and off. So if some people, I will try and contact Chantel and see what it would take to get them shipped to Canada. Now she's in Michigan, I believe. And I'm only about an hour, a little bit more than an hour from Michigan. So if I kind of see what other things she's got, then I can always go to, just take a trip across the border and pick them up. So, but that's the unit that she had. what else have I? Do you want to do one, and then I'll figure out where my other ones are?
I'll do this one first. This is from Stitches Through the Years. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's done on 36 count bramble. It's called Strawberry Harvest. It's cute.
Yeah,
Really
it is super cute.
Actually, it looks really cute with that Flowers for You that Marlene just showed. So now I'm picturing a little like section in my basement with all these kind of like yews all over the place and strawberries. So that one's cute. It's unfortunately this one's like was an Etsy print up, and I don't have a color.
No,
print
and
up.
I contacted her, and she said she's from Russia, and
I didn't know that.
yeah, and so she kind of said, yeah, maybe we could figure something out. And then right after that, I got a thing that she was taken off Etsy because she's Russian.
Oh,
For some, I think somehow
the
that
Russian
another one. Yeah, so she's at this point can't sell, so
okay.
out of her own country, I guess. So.
Well, I'm sure they'll figure out a way. For
yeah,
that. And hopefully,
so,
something
hopefully
happens
the war
in the
will,
world.
Yeah, hopefully the war will end and
we find something just.
come to a good agreement and stuff. I finished. These are the Gobble Pumpkin. And when I saw this, I thought, oh, this is just such a cool idea where it's pre-printed, the pumpkin on the background, and then you stitch the turkeys, the Quaker style turkeys on top. I want to make mine probably into a pillow. So yeah, I don't know if you can see. I guess I'll move there.
Cute.
Yeah, so he's on the bottom. Now, this is 28 count even weave, I believe. So it really depended. I didn't grab some of the other ones, but I have it in 32 count and 36 count linen. And the pumpkin's darker in some of them, and I think in more compact. Mine, I felt that I need some writing or something. I'm trying to see if I, can put happy fall y'all or something to fill in the top part of the pumpkin.
Like a lot of the negative
space. Now the other thing was I could have moved them up more. They don't really give you a place where you start on the pumpkin. I just kind of looked and see, okay, I'll start there, but I could have moved them up, but I think,
Oh, that's a 28 count.
This is 28 count. Yeah. I mean, it's super nice to stitch on because it's so soft and, so
can you hold it closer so they can see the colors? There you go. Look at that, how pretty that is.
Yeah, and it was so cute. Now I changed the turkey's heads because I don't know if you can see. She's got a cream colored hat.
Like a bonnet.
Yeah, so it's really hard to see, but that was the color that I was supposed to do their heads in. And I thought we're not going to be able to see those heads, so I changed it. I used just the goldy tan color that was already part of it, and used it for their heads. But yeah, I'd like to either put some pom-pom things or somehow make it into a pillow, but I'm just waiting. And so I've looked to see, like, I'll have to chart it out and just not.
I don't know that once you turn it into a pillow and put like maybe like a nicer, like a thicker chenille or something, that it'll make the turkeys pop maybe.
Yeah. Now it is an odd size too because I thought
it's cute like that.
2020. Yeah. Because I don't want to. By having something up there, wreck it either. I might be able just to get a little, that might be cute. One of those little wood signs that say
Happy Harvest.
Happy Harvest or something. Yeah.
That would be cute,
Oh, see, like now I could have saved myself hours. I couldn't sleep one night while we were watching something just before I went to bed. That Murdoch, it was on the news. He got charged or whatever. I think Murdoch mystery murders or something. And I don't know, like normally that doesn't bother me, but I was like, wide awake after watching that. And so I went downstairs, and so I probably spent like an hour and a half just looking up for cross-stitch fonts to do Be Thankful or whatever. But now that, like a little wood sign. See, sometimes you just got to talk the idea back and forth and come up with something. So I have lots of these in stock. I kitted it as well. There's 2 different threads in it. They're still DMC, but they're 2 variegated threads here. We've got a different, I'm not sure what the name of it was. So does it make a huge difference? Yeah, a little bit and stuff, but yeah, so I just included that in the kit, and then the linen, and this one's 28.
32
oh, this
count.
one's 32 count.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then there's, yeah, and then I also have it in 36 count.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody's interested in that, but the new
colors are pretty.
Gobbletons, it's called the new Gobbletons. All right, do you have another one?
Yeah, I only brought a couple. This one's, I was hoping to have it done for Easter because I was just going to start them to take a break on. I started the Spring Quaker and made a really big mistake. The Lella Studio.
Oh yeah, I'm showing that one later.
Made a big mistake, so I had to rip out all the motifs on the whole bottom corner. So I needed to step away. So I started this one, but then I fell in love because look how cute.
Yeah, it's so cute.
It is like just back and forth stitching basically, but oh, so cute.
And then I love it on that fabric too.
Yeah.
Although you're making it into a stand-up, aren't you?
I'm just going to make them into like a stuffy, just like they do for a dough bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I want to do the chicken on the same thing too. But that's good. So that's Primrose by Stacy Nash Primitives.
What's her name?
Primrose.
Oh, Primrose. Yeah, Primrose.
Yeah, Primrose. I always wanted to name a donkey that. It's cute.
And then she's got several others too, so we'll show you. And I'm waiting on some other ones that I didn't
This is just
get.
like a great minds think alike because I started that and I haven't seen Marlene. She was in Florida for like a month,
yeah.
right? And then when she came back, she had all these. So now I've got to get stitching. So she's got, that's Monroe Mouse. It's kind of dark there. That's Monroe Mouse. Theodore. Super cute kitty wearing coveralls. Yeah. This one's cute.
Oh yeah, that one's
Scarlet.
Cute. Some of them she's added little, like they're a little purse or something.
Yeah, they all have something like a pinky.
Some accessory.
Primrose has like a knapsack.
Knapsack?
Is that what you, yeah. And then carrots. And then Humphrey, the elephant. And Jenny, which is a quail. You can see she's looking sideways. I have the chicken that's looking straight forward. And then we're back to Monroe.
Yeah, but yeah, there's several others too that are part of that collection. But
they look cute in the dough bowl, and then you can put other pillows with them, and it just creates a different shape. I'm trying to do all my stitching now to like create little sections on.
Yeah, like little vignettes, kind
little
of.
Little vignettes, but like stuff that I can leave out. Because really, I never did Halloween, and I just fell in love with all these Halloween cross-stitch things. So that's my next start. I'm going to start that Hoot and a Boot finally. I decided on a fabric.
Oh, you've got
Just having trouble figuring out what fabric if you don't like.
I don't think, I thought maybe I had grabbed that one to show you were going to work on that one, but yeah. I was going to finish a couple other things. This one's a Barbara Anna design, and this was I'll show it the next time. I searched high and low for these things and thought, where in the world could it be? So then I had it laying out because I was going to start the Prairie Schooler Santas, and I shoved it all in that bag and threw it in a pile of to-dos. So that's where that was. Oh, yep, I've got some others. This one.
Oh, we have matching stitchy bags today.
Oh yeah. Oops, I didn't take the cover. Oops. So this is Love Sampler Chart. It is by Artful Offerings.
Is this the bunny one?
No, this is the cross one. This has got a big cross in the middle. I can't show you the chart because, yeah. So, but I started it because I'm doing this, I think, on corn silk.
That's a pretty linen.
WIPS corn silk, I believe. 36 or 32.
That's a
I
pretty
don't
color.
know.
I thought it was
Yeah, and
more
I'm
yellowy,
using
but-
the sulky thread for it because that works really well. Yeah, so you only need one strand.
It's such a nice
So it must
red,
be
too.
36 then, and then I'm just using sulky. Yeah, it's just yeah, it looks nice. So slowly.
So is that, oh, that's
It's an
Weeks.
Easter.
Weeks, okay.
Yeah, this is Weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's in
Very pretty.
kind of Easter. It's got a cross and with some palm leaves and so it says, oh no, it doesn't have a cross. It says love in the middle. And then we first love because he first loved us. That's what the saying is on there. So it's kind of an Easter sort of thing. So that was, and I'm using the sulky. You got your glasses. Can you tell what number that is on there? The color number?
712.
712. So it's just kind of a deep red. I think I've used this for
Did
other
you use
things.
that for the redwork pears?
Yes, I believe I used it for that too. Yeah, because otherwise the other one's almost a little bit too red, and then again it's like other ones it goes a little bit pinky. And this was another Easter one that I started.
Easter comes up too fast.
Yeah, so this one says Happy Easter. It's by Artsy Cross Stitch.
Nice
I thought that I would change the colors a bit and use a variegated rather than use, like on here they've used just DMC, but then they try to make it look variegated. So I thought, well, I'm just going to go straight to variegated and see how it turns out. So I got a little bit done. So I did a purple and a green. I'll tell you what and then I'm doing, so the three colors I'm using are Lucky for the green, and Purple Aster, and Pixie Dust. So, oops. So we'll see how this turns out. Who knows? I mean, because purple's variegated, but not
It looks nice,
crazy
though.
variegated.
I kind of like it in the purple as opposed to that bright pink.
Yeah, purple's
just more
just
Easter, too.
Yeah, it's more Easter. So yeah, I will get back to that. I guess this one, it's a nice pattern. But do you like it when it goes from page to page? Like I haven't done a lot. I do a lot of smalls. So when it goes page to page, you really got to pay attention to where.
I think
and this
most
one
of mine
doesn't.
are highlighted, so I can kind of tell.
Well, and what I should do is I should tape them all together, and then I would be done, and you wouldn't have to keep looking to see. Okay, where am I at? Where am I going?
My trouble is with when the stuff is so small,
and with some of the motifs being like, the symbols.
The symbols being so small, and I've actually on my third pattern, I think I actually can't do them. So I'm going to have to try to, I don't know, blow them up or something, or they just kind of, when you look down and look back, it blends together.
And some symbols are very clear, and if they've got almost like a letter kind of thing, they're a lot harder, especially if they're beside.
Yeah. Mine right now is like they have one where it's like the solid circle, and then it's got just the circle with the, like where it's not solid in the center. Then they've got a circle with a dot in the center.
Oh, yeah.
And they all look the same once you're looking back and forth a couple times.
Yeah. So
it's not my favorite.
I use a highlighter. I don't know if you to kind of like know where I've been.
I have to start photocopying and like, what do they call them, working copies?
Yeah.
I just turn them inside out in the plastic. Like in here, I just turn them and leave them in there and work from inside. So, but no, I think I'm going to start doing that just because I'm venturing into bigger.
Because I'd like to do, I haven't done a bigger sampler yet.
I think that's my problem with the that Quaker sampler I started. I'm just trying to use the pattern and not follow what I'm doing, not highlighting and just
so because I find if you highlight at least then you don't constantly have to go back like, okay, was that where I ended off, and then look and stuff. I'm going to show a few wool things too that I have. This is called Crazy Cat. It's by So Cherished. I made them a long time ago, and then more people were asking for the pattern. So I seen her at Nashville, just visiting. She was there with another buyer. So it's just wool pieces kind of laid on of crazy, but she has inside of her pattern, let me see if I can grab this out, these wash away stitches. So there's all kinds of stitches that you can choose. So you just cut out the section that you need, and it's got like a peel back sticky thing. So you stick it on there, you stitch through it, and then you just spray it with water and the stuff disappears. So that way you can look like you really know what you're doing of all these fancy stitches, but you don't have to do the actual strokes. That way you can, go in and out.
That's nice. That's
yeah, and I mean, there's enough here to do 20 cats.
You could use those for the primitive gatherings placemats.
Yeah, for the place. Yeah, and I do have. You can buy like a packet of all of these, and I have them in the shop. Yeah. So yeah, just or if you want to stitch a border or something on something. That's neat. Yeah, these are really handy.
He's been resident in the shop basically forever.
So I did start kitting him only in black so far. I hope to maybe I gotta see what kind of wool I have, but maybe I'll try some grays and cream or gold and stuff like that. So
let's see, look how cute this would be as a vignette. You got this little kitty.
Yeah, oh yeah, that cat.
Kitty.
Yeah. Anybody in my family knows that I'm not a cat person. We grew up on a farm, like typical, you got 1,000,001 cats and stuff, and they just, always seem to be between my legs and this and that. And then we had kittens when we were here when the kids were little, and then they'd be in my dryer, and, because they could get in through the outside. And then in the winter, you have to be careful they're not in your engine. And they're just everywhere. Or they sit in the middle of the garage as you're trying to drive in, and they won't move.
That's funny.
They just sit there. Oh. And maybe it was a lot of the interbreeding or whatever that made them just totally dumb. But it was like,
I have cats now, but I like my cats.
Yeah, you're probably,
He's a dog. Our inside cat thinks he's a dog. Like he listens and does more tricks than our dogs do. So, but he's a big cat, and he can be. He can do some damage when he wants to. That's for sure.
Bet. Yeah.
He makes a mess of my craft room. That's for sure.
No, those legs can work pretty quick.
Yeah.
This is a pillow I designed, the spring one. I think I've shown some of the other ones, but this is the spring. And I call them spring blessings, and I have spring blessings, summer blessings, winter blessings, autumn blessings, and Christmas blessings. I don't even know what I wrote on there. What's that say?
It says they danced among the tulips to celebrate the spring.
Yeah, so I have patterns and kits available. And I mean, I don't know how many years it's been, but we kit these up constantly. So
and they're all the same size, so they can all be changed out seasonally. So it makes nice and you can just store them in the back zipper.
Yeah,
that's
and
all
then that
way. I've only done 2 seasons.
Oh, but then you can So we did try and keep them that they're the same size. They're not a standard pillow though, so you have to kind of make your insert.
Yeah.
So that one. And then this was a series we did. It's Clothesline series by Heart to Hand. Oops, I got to go all the way back. This one's spring.
Looks good with the tulips behind you.
Yeah. Oh, remind me that. Yeah, quilt. So there's one for each month. This one I had out in the shop for Easter. So it's wool, and then I have it on like a Japanese taupe diamond textile, woven. And then you use real branches for his arms and his legs. And then his ears are just kind of 3-dimensional, they pop. And then I have them on the Ackfeld stands, the 14 by 14 Ackfeld stands, so you can stand it up on a counter or whatever, or you can hang them up. So I'll try and show each one each month. For that month, just because they're kind of cute.
They're super cute.
And I still have some kits left, so so I've got everything in the kit that you need to make them. So that was some wool. So now I guess it's, what are you gonna work on next? Oh, do you have the pile of
Oh,
charts?
we got
I've
spring
got.
charts.
I thought I'd pull a bunch of spring charts. Um, One thing I plan. I've seen all the pillows, all the bird pillows at Nashville from Heart and Hand, and I just, yeah, they're just so cute when you see them in real life. She's just got a new one out called the Cuckoo Bird. I didn't pull all of them,
Hummingbird.
so I did pull out some thread for it because
Are they all monochromatic?
they're
They're all a single color.
yeah, single color. Yeah. So then this one,
That's a pretty one. I really like that one.
I try to usually for some things you pull out the
That's what I do.
the fabric,
Yeah.
the finishing fabric, and the thread, and
Look how
then
cute
I will
this
do
is.
that. So
Yeah,
so
that one's
so
nice.
this is light sand, 32 count. This is the threads that bind fabric from Blackbird Design. And then I'm going to do it in Eve's Leaves.
Ooh, that's a good green.
Yeah, so and this is for the hummingbird. I'm still going to stick with green for him. So I think he was the first one they said that came out. And then she's got several. So yeah, I'd like to do them, a series of them. Also, what I'd like to do, I haven't done a stitch along at all, but I just got these patterns. This is from Pansy Patch and Quilts. She's a Canadian designer. She designed this design exclusive for Yarn Tree for the Nashville show, but it is now available. So I did get 6 this week, and it's just so cute. It's a little retreat house with a couple of stitchers. And so I thought like, oh, let's do this as a stitch along. So we're going to start May 1st. If you're interested in the pattern or a kit, just let me know. It's all DMC floss. So there's all the floss. They're so pretty. They're just nice, subtle. And then she did it on Vintage Country Mocha, 36 count Vintage Country Mocha, which is, if anybody's familiar with it, it's a very, I think it was one of the first linens that kind of had that model. It's printed.
It's a nice
not
neutral.
Yeah, and it's
not hand dyed.
Yeah, it's not hand dyed. I mean, you can certainly use hand dyed, and I thought about that, and then I thought I don't think I've ever stitched anything on Vintage Country Mocha yet. So yeah, this one I believe I'm waiting for 36 to come in. This is 40 count. I'm just going to check too to see.
What does it say? Where friendships are formed. Where friendships are formed with needle and thread.
Yeah,
that is a cute one.
retreat house. So, yeah. So if anybody's picked up the chart and wants to stitch along, yeah, we'll start that. So I'll hashtag Stitchers Retreat House. Hashtag Stitchers Retreat House SAL. Now this is new to me
and foreign to me.
Yeah, so
I know what a SAL
we'll
is.
We'll see. Yeah, so I'll set it up, or I will get someone to help me set it up. But yeah, like it's gonna be fun just to see everyone stitching along. I think it's a fairly quick stitch. It's fairly small. I'm gonna check to see whether if it fits in a certain type frame, because she had it framed and it seemed to me like it was maybe not a 5x7, but what's a square common frame?
Like 6x6 or 8x8?
8x8. So it could be it was in an 8x8 frame. So, but yeah, if anyone's interested, let me know and we will start that.
And what was it called again? Just
the Stitchers Retreat House. Stitchers Retreat House by Pansy Patch and Quilts. Her design, like she's like just, it's amazing.
Went out of the ballpark.
Yeah, like right from the beginning. She had this huge the pumpkin house, which is a series of 12, I think, those. And then her charts are just unreal. And like I don't know, I'll have to talk to her. She's going to be at Stitch North, but for the May weekend, and I'm going to be there for the April weekend. So I won't see her there, but I did see her in Nashville, and we talked. She was so nervous because it was her first Nashville market, and what do you bring, what did you need to bring, and shipping the charts, hoping they were going to get there, hope they weren't damaged, everything else. So, but I think she was very busy, so I think she did really, really well.
Her designs are incredible.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah. So yeah, so if anybody's interested in that, we gotta support some of our Canadian designers too.
Yes.
Some new ones that I got this week. They aren't new, but I didn't get them at Nashville because they were sold out. So she just mailed them to me this week. This is a spring chicken pin keep. I'm sure everybody's seen it because it was super popular. This one was a walk through the garden. So it's a 3 little project type
Looks like
thing. Yeah, some little pillow pin cushions. And I don't think I showed this one. This was JBW's design. And I mean, when you saw it in person, you couldn't help but buy it. It was just so cute. Just a teeny tiny design with a little scissor holder, but super cute. So that's called Elizas Sewing Small. Yeah. And then I thought, well, I guess before we forget, I'm going to do the winner and the giveaway. So the winner of the last time, because we asked, what do you collect? And so it was cute. Yeah, everything from things,
spoons,
thimbles, Paris things,
Parisian things.
Yeah,
lots of fabric and
lots of fabric and cross stitch. So the winner is Cheryl Sedore, Sedore, Cheryl Sedore. If you can contact me, and then I will mail that out to you. And it was the.
We're looking all over. There's so much stuff.
Yeah, there's so much stuff on here. It was the
3-piece Tiny Modernist.
Yeah, Tiny Modernist, the 3-piece spool sewing machine, the little Christmas Christmas pillows. So I will mail that out to you. This time we're going to give away one of the Nashville cookbooks. So these are several of the designers put their favorite recipe in here and put little, if they want to, they can make a little exclusive design.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, there's some really cute ones in here. This one looks like almost like a blackbird. Yeah, it is a blackbird design. Yeah. So I forget how many designs are in here. There's a lot of designs.
Oh, there's even
a little sled at the beginning, and then some of their favorite recipes. So it's a recipe book that like everyday people. Vonna Pfeiffer has some in here, and
they're like not 20 different ingredients.
Yeah, just your everyday kind of recipes. So if you're interested in the cookbook, then if you can respond saying, what's your favorite thing to cook? That is the question for the cookbook.
So what's the word?
Oh,
search.
Well, as long as it has cook in it.
Cook.
So your favorite thing to cook, but just put the word cook in there somewhere so that we can find it. So that's the giveaway. We'll show some spring charts, and then quickly before that, there's several quilt shows coming up kind of around the area. If you go to my website, I have them listed under events, and also my shop along with 6 other shops are doing a shop hop. So you travel from one shop to the next. We're doing like a technique. So it's a floral theme. So all 7 shops are making projects out of a certain technique that you can see. And then you get a little kit for free that has the fabric and the things that you need to make that block. And then using that block, then we show you there's lots of finishing ideas and kits. So something a little bit different than just getting a block and making a quilt. These are, for, to make a table runner or to make a little pouch. So that's June 17th till June 30th. So 2 weeks to visit 7 shops, and there's all kinds of prizes. Lots and lots of prizes. So so that's a good time to come to the shop and check us out, and get to see some other shops and what they carry as well.
And that information's on the website?
It's on my website as well. Or there is a Facebook page it's called Southwest Quilt Crawl. I didn't know when they first said crawl, I thought, what?
Pub crawl, kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea, that it was like following the pub crawl. Sorry, no alcohol. We don't have refreshments. But yeah, trying to find a different name. So it's Southwest Quilt Crawl. And you'll find all the info there. If not, let me know and I can send you. You have to print off a passport and get it stamped so that you have a chance to win. And then I'm just going to go through.
Spring Quaker? No.
I thought I did.
No. That's okay.
See, I must have a pile somewhere of
other ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I see the pattern over there too on the side of the.
Oh yeah, there's the pattern for that. Oh, and we didn't come across the pattern for this one either.
Oh, this right here?
Oh yeah, there it is.
It's like we meant to do it.
Yeah. These are the Mad for Plaid bags. So they come in a lot of different colors. So she's got a few new ones out. So this is the spring one and it's just so pretty. I've done winter and stitch. And she's got a bee one, and the winter one is super, super cute.
How cute will that be with your
yeah, that matches the...
We have a theme going.
Yeah,
we didn't even know it.
No. So that's something I want to work on, but that's a cute spring thing to work. And that you do, I think you use a different kind of thread or whatever, but I just use 6 strands of floss because you go over 2 of the holes, so they're big. And so that's cute.
This is super cute.
Which one's that? Oh, yeah.
I've never seen this one, and it is adorable.
Farm Life
by Little House Needleworks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just got everything in it.
I love it. Just turn those little cows into healing coos and it'd be perfect.
Or I don't know, is there a pig on there? Because then I'm going to have to throw a pig in there somewhere too.
Pigs. Well, you could put a sheep. Turn that into a pig.
Yeah, I can turn,
Oh, that one's super cute. Lots of detail in it.
What's it say? Because it's got a nice little saying, I think, too.
It says, you cause the grass to grow for the livestock and the plants for man to cultivate, that he may bring forth food from the earth. Super cute.
So, Farm Life by Little House Needleworks.
I've never seen that one before.
No, I came across it and thought, just another red barn. I want to do a theme of red barns because my shop is a red barn. But so these are Plum Street. So this one's Spring Has Sprung. These are ones I'd like to do too. They're just so dainty and cute. And this is the Salt Box. So this is the spring of, this is one I'd like to do too. Somebody just showed a couple of different finishes where people had finished them. Because most of them have done all of them on one. So then I thought, well, I'll show you the rest of them. They were
supposed to look like Polaroids until just now.
Yeah. So some people shortened that up and just made the white border around them all.
I would like to do that one.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
And then winter. And the autumn. Cute. So those were those. And then you can show some too. Collection. This is Promenade de la Pen. Spring and bunnies definitely are a theme that goes together because there's lots of little bunny patterns.
This is Jump into Spring. I assume this is Jeanette Douglas.
Yep.
Only because of is that specialty stitching at
the
bottom?
There might be, there might be some specialty. Yeah.
They are so pretty. I think
she's
they're
definitely very talented.
This is called All Things Grow with Love by Primrose Cottage, and it says it has a bonus chart. Oh, I'll show it to you on the back.
She's got it. I didn't bring that one too. The spring seasoning because I had done the winter seasoning, but the new release was spring seasoning.
That's the bonus chart, which is really cute too, with the strawberries.
I think they were doing a stitch along, or somebody was doing a stitch along with that one.
That's cute for all like the it's very Lori Holt color palette.
Yeah.
The pinks and the reds. It's
and
very
then with
pretty.
the pink gingham finish or whatever too. It's cute.
Oh, here it is. So this is my new nemesis, but this is what I'm going to work on. It's the Spring Quaker by Lila Student. Is it Lila?
Lila.
Yeah, Lila. I keep getting it mixed up with Lila Boutique.
Oh, yeah.
So it's Lila's Studio. So I did start this and I got all this done. And then these two were up 2 stitches and I could not fix it. So I started ripping out and then I wrecked my linen.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I did start it on a completely different piece of linen. I'll use the other linen for something, but
I know, but well,
yeah.
if you can just make it into a bookmark or something.
And Jill, her name is Jill. I met her. She's from Michigan. Did this in Vicky Clayton Silks. Contact Marlene and let her know if you watch this. She said she was gonna like sign up for it, but her colors were amazing. And remember, I was telling you about it. So I asked her. Her name was Jill. I met her kind of through a friend, just bumped into her. But if you have that written down, if you could send that to us.
Yeah, because I contacted Vicky Clayton and
Yeah.
she said she did have a conversion into silk, but she didn't like it.
Yeah.
So she said if somebody knows that have done a better one, she would
Yeah.
love to
Specifically
have
that color that you used for that dark golden color, because that really made everything else pop. It was a really pretty like choice of that goldeny brown. It was almost a rust as opposed to a brown.
Yeah,
But
so
that's
it's gorgeous.
really pretty.
Yeah, her new one too, the Summer Quaker, is just
know.
gorgeous as well. She's a very talented.
So many pretty things, so little
Yeah.
time. Is this imaginating?
Yeah.
Happy everything. Oh,
So it's got, like I
every
think birthday,
season.
fall, spring, summer, Valentine's Day. It's just
it like
a
hits
little,
every monthly
yeah.
seasonal.
So if you don't want to do, all the different
That's
months,
pretty
you
cute.
just do everything. And that would be somewhere you could put
That's
somewhere
super
that
cute.
you could just look at it and find stuff all the time.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of different
That's
things in there.
cute.
Oh, here's some more Jeanette Douglas vintage flowers. This is vintage flowers too. Yeah, I think I'm out. I've got to get a few of the other ones because there's vintage birds.
Vintage animals?
Oh, I don't know, vintage animals.
That one.
There's vintage
some really nice
animals.
ones.
Yeah, this one's, the vintage
That's
birds.
beautiful.
Yeah. And then the flowers one. Oh, the acorns. I've got lots of acorns. And then vintage stars.
That's
As
pretty.
well. But yeah, very pretty. This is another little spring tray. Flower tray set. And this too, it's like you probably try and find a tray first and then make your design fit the tray.
Thread
Yeah.
count, or your-
Yeah, thread counting that accordingly, because sometimes that's it. It's trying to find the finished pieces.
This one's called Flowers for You, also by Jeanette Douglas.
But yeah, done on the Aztec red.
That would match that one you did.
Yeah, the other,
really
the bird,
nicely.
Joy's Hearts or whatever that
Yeah,
one was called.
wow. I thought that was the same
Yeah.
designer at first.
This is just, I thought, just kind of a springy Barbara Anna design. Spring Heart, it's called. Her quirky style that I love.
And that's Dreaming Frida, also Barbara Anna. Done in a pouch, which is really cool. That's a really
I don't
nice
know if
one,
I'd
too.
want to use the pouch. It would be cute as a display in a pouch, but I thought because when you just touch and
know.
rub against
Yeah.
cross stitch, it just gets fuzzy. Hello from Liz Matthews, Forget Me Nots. Cute little flower design. This is Garden Side.
That's in my queue from.
Yeah, I think if I was going to do another tree, I would probably do one that maybe wasn't part of the series. That I'd just do it separately. But yeah, that one's cute. Garden Side Sampler and
That's
Tree.
cute. You can leave that one out. And this is Lily Violet, Easter Day. These ones are so cute. I've never done any of them, but
Yeah.
they're very pretty. You
Hopefully
see
it's
all
not
the
too
bunnies
dark in
and
here.
stuff.
We didn't put on our ring
Oh
light,
yeah,
but-
I kept wondering why it was not
yeah,
showing
we
up
should.
as bright.
Hopefully, you guys can see everything. This is Lila Studios too. She has one for each season, so this is the spring one. I'd love to do these too. I think what was holding me back, Gentle Arts. If anybody too has a conversion chart for Gentle Arts to go to Classic Color Works or Weeks, let me know, because I've searched and I can't find anything.
Or just like accurate ones that you've used to convert. Because I have a lot of Gentle Arts. That's what I started with before Marlene started bringing in the over dyes. And it is hard to find a conversion chart that's accurate. Because I've brought it into the shop. Marlene now has all the Classic Colorworks and all the
Weeks.
Weeks. And like even holding my colors up to those colors, they do not look alike. So I feel like it would change the outcome of your stitching. Like, so if
Yeah.
you've done it, it would be great
Or
to
even
have.
just a starting point. Like if there is a conversion, at least you can start there and
Yeah.
then kind of go. Because she lists, there's almost all gentle arts with
Yeah,
two DMC.
Yeah.
Although then that's just the name of the
That's the
color.
name of the
Yeah.
DMC. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just kind of a starting point. I mean, you can pick your own colors, but it
Mm-hmm.
is kind of nice to have a little starting point.
And this one is Hello Spring. Did we show this one already?
Oh, maybe. Yes, we did. I must have grabbed two.
It's cute. You can see it again. It's got the bunny on it. Because yes, bunny and chickens.
Chickens, yeah.
That's my fault.
This is a new Plum Street Spring Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Seen lots of people starting this one or finishing.
It's on my wish list.
Cute. But... And then this was another new one of hers too, Penny Spring. Also very cute.
Very pink. Oh, and look at the fox. That's cute. I don't get to see
Oh
all these
yeah,
patterns,
like sometimes
there's always a critter standing somewhere odd on these.
so
I
she's
like
got
it.
he's sitting in the tree. Who would have
That's
thought?
funny.
Yeah. Bent Creek, she always has cute little designs that you can stitch up very easily and quick. So if your brain's just kind of on overload, then these are ones that are easy to pick up.
This one's cute. Seasons of the Heart. She's got all the... I think I got a couple... Can you see that? There we go. I think I got a couple of these from that magazine you gave me.
Oh,
She must have had them in the magazines,
Primitive
but...
Gatherings.
Yeah.
Or not Primitive Stitchers.
Cute. So it's got the bunnies on it from the blue flower.
Yeah.
And then there's another...
Yeah, and then this is another Bent Creek. And then, the new one she has to do on a drum or a spool. That one's really cute.
Oh, is that something
what's
of the
it
day?
called? Yeah, each day.
Something.
Yeah, this is look for the beauty in everything. And these two, like, they always look so much nicer once they're stitched up than with the pattern cover.
But like, a nice little bowl with all positive sayings.
That's it. Just put in your bathroom or whatever. Even this is Easter egg. This was I did as a chart of the week last week. If you haven't already and you are on Facebook, if you go to Facebook Pastime Stitchers, we have a group that you can show and share your stuff. It's only private, and then that way for some who don't want their stuff out there, we just keep it private, but it's very easy to join. You just say who your favorite designer is. And it's just a question we just pick. There's no right or wrong answer. And then you can be part of that group, and then you can show and share some of your stitching. So every week on that group, I pick a chart and show the linen and the floss that goes with it. So yeah, just kind of give you some inspiration. So you can check that out. This is Artful Offerings. Their stuff is gorgeous. This is Bluebird Garden. Yeah.
It looks like a robin. I think I would just do it as a robin.
Yeah, I guess since we're big time robin.
1,000 robins right now.
And Honey Bunny Sampler.
Yeah, these are cute.
Yeah, they're so cute. And Kathy Barrick, Busy Hands, just another bird. I tend to gravitate toward bird projects, it seems to. And then this is Creations Martine Regard. Tried going through, we have a lot of her winter things, but this is one spring project. Her bird that she does in cross stitch are usually very realistic looking. So that's one of hers. And I think look around.
To-do list is growing.
Yeah, well, I know, like every time you get new charts and stuff, and that's where I totally get how people end up with like 100 WIP or 100 projects, a WIP parade. Because like I just want to start everything, but then I do get a little bit where it's like, okay, I gotta finish things. And so the end of last week, or no, because that was Easter weekend, right, that we just had, and it was crazy busy with the kids being home and stuff. This week, Monday, I think I got a lot accomplished as far as finishing and stuff. And you definitely have to be in the mood. And this is definitely good pressure to
Oh, for
get the
this.
stuff
Yeah.
finished. Because otherwise, I may be one too that just pop it in a drawer and
I
say,
get
I'll work
excited,
with it
but
later.
yeah, I feel like now I'm trying to be too, like, I don't want to just do pillows. So you
Oh,
start thinking too big and then
I
you don't
know.
finish it.
Yeah.
But if you get a couple of nice, like, not just dough bowls, I got a bread bowl that's on a pedestal and it's round and it looks cute too. And you can just put them in different rooms and
Hmm. Oh,
it's
I've
cute.
got drawers
Yeah.
full of, yeah, like every time I went to Hobby Lobby and stuff, it was like, oh, you pick up some of the little frames and little wood pieces. And so I have tons of
Of
that.
finishing.
So I need to, yeah. And I was going to do it on a few things, but I'm also one that I'm always trying to conserve linen. So I just do like a lower right starch usually
That's
and
what I
just do the
do.
couple inches. And then I might have something that's oval. Well, then it's not going to fit to finish
Yeah.
because I
I've gotten myself in trouble doing that.
yeah, I need to leave maybe a little bit more. And for the most part, 2 inches fine. But if it doesn't quite fit the frame and yeah, and you didn't leave quite enough edging, that was like the rabbit and the rose. It just fit to
Oh,
finish it and pop it in there. I added a little extra piece of fabric even to stretch it. So yeah, I mean, usually you can get it to work because you can always add fabric around,
hmm.
but anyways,
I
yeah,
don't know if you
Stitch
wanted to show
North. Oh
these.
yeah, I started ordering in because I just think they're so cute. Plum Street has a whole series of the hares. So this is Hare's Winter and
It's really
Hare's
cute.
Christmas.
Oh, it's so
Oh
cute.
boy, it's getting quite dark. I should have, yeah. And Hare's Summer. And so I've ordered the other ones too, but they are, those rabbits are just hilarious. They're just so cute.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I was waiting on someone more back ordered. I've still got some charts left, I think, of some of the Nashville releases, but it's kind of hit and miss. I'm putting an order in to try and get as many charts as I can for Stitch North. But I think some of the new releases are probably going to be, yeah, sold out and back ordered and stuff. So if you're interested in something, let me know and I will pull it and leave it aside for you and take it with to Stitch North or to pop it in the mail for you.